Welcome to the Caribbean Edge. My name is Dawn Wilson. I'm Auntie Dawn. So nice to see you on this lovely Sunday afternoon. And we have some super amazing children joining Auntie Sophie and I today. And they're all from Bethlehem Junior Academy. So we want to shout out Bethlehem Junior Academy for sharing these amazing children with us, and we're going to get to know them. And they have a special treat for us, which we didn't even know about. So we are in for a wonderful afternoon. And look how beautiful they are. Oh my gosh. Welcome, children, to the Caribbean Edge Kids. So we're going to get to meet Miss Claire. Hi, Claire. How are you?
I'm good, Miss Auntie Dawn.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. And how about you, Callie?
I'm good, Auntie Dawn.
Awesome. You are both so beautiful. And Miss Aubrey, how are you?
Good.
Auntie Dawn.
Good. Nice to meet you. And Mr. Aaron, who is our 11-year-old, joining us, the gentleman of the group. Welcome, Aaron. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thanks for having me today.
You're so welcome. And we're going to start with little Miss Callie, who is 6 years old. And she actually moved to Florida last year. Is that right, Callie?
Yes, Auntie Dawn.
So where did you move from?
I moved from Philadelphia to come down here and do school.
Okay, so how are you enjoying school so far?
It's like super fun because I like to learn new things.
Awesome. So tell us about what it is like at your school. What do 6-year-olds do at your school?
Well, I do my work in class and I always finish it. And when I finish it, I always love to do my work.
So what is your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is math.
Math. And where are your parents from?
My parents are from Philadelphia.
That's so awesome. And you are at Bethlehem Junior Academy. And what do you do for fun, Miss Callie?
We play statue games and sometimes we paint.
Oh.
And sometimes the teachers give us coloring papers.
Oh, that's beautiful. And you shared with us just before the show that you all like to sing at school too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. So let me hear what speech you did at your recent school ceremony. So tell us about that.
What? Speech. My speech, it says a lot of things about, and I would like to read it to you when it's time to because I'm very excited to.
Well, now would be a perfect time because you're so excited and we're excited. So go ahead.
My name is Callie Anderson. I am 6 years old. I'm the salutatorian for my kindergarten graduating class KL. It is with great honor to have been selected for this great achievement. I want to thank our principal, Mrs. Young, our teachers, Mrs. Lawrence, Mrs. Moran, and Miss Brown, my parents and family, also the founding members of this great school. It is said in the Bible to train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is older, he will not depart from it. I came to the school unable to read, but look at me now, proudly standing before you all, representing my graduating class. As we all start yet another milestone, know that we have been trained by this amazing school with exceptional teachers who will not leave a child behind. Being at this school has truly been an amazing experience. I go to school every day eager to learn more. So I stand with my class today to say, Mom, Dad, we did it. We are off to first grade. Thank you all.
Why am I getting teary-eyed? Auntie Sophie too. Callie, you are an amazing reader. You're only 6 years old, and to hear you say that you couldn't read before is so heartfelt and such an inspiration to kids around the world. You are amazing, and I'm so glad you have the support and love of your family and your school. Thank you. No one would ever know that.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. You're beautiful, Auntie Sophie.
I know, of course, I'm crying, Auntie Dawn. Listen, we are sitting here in the presence of greatness, and these students are going to be paving the way for so many others to follow and inspiring so many. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. And it's nice meeting you. I feel so honored that I'm going to be able to say, I know that young lady someday. Thank you.
Thank you, Callie. You're
Thank you.
inspiring us. Oh my gosh. So kids, just a lesson out there. If you believe in yourself, you can certainly accomplish with love and support around you, just like Callie. And thank you, Callie, so much, and your family and your school for sharing you with us. You're beautiful.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And Miss Aubrey, let's get to know Aubrey. How are you, beautiful?
Good.
Good. And I believe you're a valedictorian, right?
Yes.
Yes. So Auntie Dawn is going to talk to Claire a little bit first and see what Claire is up to. Claire, how old are you, sweetie?
I'm 6 years old.
6 years old. So we have two beautiful 6-year-olds. And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a professional skater and even a teacher.
That is awesome. So how often do you skate now?
I skate. I skate every day, so I will get the hang of it and to be a professional.
Awesome. And I love the fact that you're outdoors. We love our children to be outdoor because you spend so much time studying for your careers or your businesses, whatever you decide to do, that it's nice to know kids are outside as well, enjoying this beautiful planet that we live on as well. So tell us, where are your parents from?
My parents are from Jamaica. My dad is from Jamaica. My mom is in America.
Okay, so do you speak any patois at all?
Well, I go to Jamaica, but I live in America.
I know. So do you know how to speak like a Jamaican?
Yes, Auntie Dawn.
Okay, so tell us something in patois. Tell us something you learned.
What? Wagwan.
Wagwan. Awesome. So when you go home to Jamaica, you say wagwan. What's your favorite Jamaican dish?
My favorite Jamaican dish is what? How are you?
Oh, wagwan is how are you, but what do you like to eat that's from Jamaica?
Patty.
Patty. Do you like the beef patty, the callaloo patty, the shrimp patty, the ackee and saltfish patty?
I like the beef patty so much.
Awesome. And you like mangoes?
I do like mangoes.
Awesome. And we know Auntie Sophie, if you watch previous show, love Bombay mango, and Auntie Dawn love East India mango. So we're hoping people send us the mangoes because it's mango season. And Aaron's laughing. I can tell he loves mangoes too. Yes. So do you have a favorite mango, Claire?
My favorite mango is the plain one.
The plain one. Okay. So we're going to have to figure out which one that is. And we're going to have to get you to try some East Indian and some Julie and some Bombay mango as well. So let's hear your speech. We're excited to have you.
My speech is, my name is Claire. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Claire Spalding. I am 6 years old. I am the salutatorian of my class kindergarten M of 2021. I am honored to address and welcome everyone as we celebrate this special evening. As the saying goes, if you can imagine it, then you can achieve it. If you can dream it, then you can become it. Today marks a memorable and great event in our young lives and turning our dreams into reality. On behalf of all the graduates, we are thankful for our devoted teachers who have helped inspire us to be the best version of ourselves. Above all, thanks to our parents and guardians for the continued love, support, providing us with everything needed to reach this milestone. Special thanks to my mommy and daddy. I love you. We will as we close this chapter, I anticipate the next stage of our educational journey. I have no doubt we will continue to do well and one day become a doctor, teacher, lawyer, or any profession we choose. Above all, thanks be to God for his loving guidance, for taking us through the right path. Thank you and congratulations to all of us for our achievement thus far. God bless you all.
Thank you, Claire. Another brilliant reader. And I love the messages that you're giving us about believing in ourselves. If you dream it, then you can certainly achieve it. And being the best version of ourselves. What an important lesson at 6 years old to spread to the world. Anyone in particular influenced that speech?
Ready.
Anyone in particular influences you?
Daddy.
Daddy, oh, awesome. Well, shout out to both your parents and big up Daddy. We are so glad to hear that. Thank you so much, sweetie.
You're welcome.
And Aaron, our 11-year-old, let's switch over to Aaron and see what 11-year-olds do. What do you do?
I like to play basketball.
Basketball. And anything else?
Football.
Basketball, football. I heard TikTok.
Yes, TikTok.
And his face lights up for TikTok. Another youngster out there doing his thing and staying active. That's very, very important. So how are you handling the pandemic? Was that difficult for you?
I wouldn't say it's difficult, but it wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy. So some challenges and adjustments for school?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So any lessons learned throughout that process you would share with your friends?
Yes, we have learned a lot of stuff.
Okay. Anything in particular?
We've learned a lot of math. We've done language. We've done spelling.
So you did a lot of homeschool online?
Yes, ma'am.
Which is different, but now you're back in the classroom, right?
Yes, Auntie Dawn.
Okay, awesome. That's so awesome. So tell us what's next for you.
I'm going to middle school and I'm skipping seventh grade. I'm aiming to skip seventh grade.
That is awesome. So you're brilliant then.
Yes, Auntie Dawn.
Awesome. So let's hear your speech.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Aaron Dawes and I am 11 years old. I am your salutatorian. I would like to acknowledge and thank the administrators, Mrs. Dorothy Nelson, Miss Audrey Nelson, and Mrs. Barbara Bennett, our principal, Mrs. Young, teachers, and other staff at Bethlehem Junior Academy, our parents, friends, and our Creator for His goodness and mercies throughout the school year. It is my honor to speak on behalf of my classmates this afternoon. It has been an extremely difficult and challenging year, but in keeping in line with our motto, preparing young minds for the future, our teachers worked diligently and showed resilience, ensuring that we had a successful school year. Teachers, thank you. Mrs. Forsyth, special thanks to you for being so amazing and special and patient with us. In such uncertain and unconventional times, we forged ahead and adapted to our new reality, virtual learning, and came out on top. Parents, thank you for your fortitude. Your moral support and encouragement kept us going. You became teachers as well, and though we appreciated your efforts, we much prefer our BJA teachers. Mom and Dad, you guys rock. Thank you for giving me the support I need. I'm sure my classmates will agree with me that in spite of all the hardships and stress we experienced, this year was as fulfilling as any other. My classmates, my friends, as we go on, let us remember this pandemic. Let's remember the journey and growth of this past year. In closing, I remind you of the times we were fearful, of the times we felt down. In those times, we would pray and share quotes from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Today, I will share one of my favorites. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you have to do, you have to keep moving forward. Onward, class of 2021, love and light to you all. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much. I had no idea what your speech was about, and it gave me goosebumps just listening to you. So well said, so wrapped up, just thanking your parents, your teachers, and addressing the current temperature around the world and adapting and adjusting, and the fears that come with it, the prayers to God.
You froze, Auntie Dawn.
Sit and sit on it. Sit back on.
Yeah, all right. So can you kids hear me?
Yes.
Can?
Yes.
Okay, well, Auntie Dawn just had a little technical glitch, but she's gonna come back on. So we're going to still hold the fort. We're still staying put. What we're going to do while Auntie Dawn is recalibrating, maybe we could just have a little singing in the meantime. Maybe Callie, did you start earlier? Were you the first one who sang in the green room?
Yes.
Yes, Auntie Sophie.
Yes, Auntie Sophie.
So, all right, we're still live on Facebook based on what I'm seeing. So, Miss Callie, we're going to have you sing until Auntie Dawn comes back and she can give her commentary and then move on to the next beautiful child. So, Miss Callie, go ahead and sing for me.
I got a joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. I got a joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. I am so happy, so very happy. I got the love of Jesus in my ATA. I am so happy, so very happy. I got the love of Jesus in my H-E-H-A-T.
You should hear us clapping here, Miss Callie. Thank you so much. And Miss Callie, you know what I forgot to ask you? What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a teacher.
Oh, that's awesome. And that is a compliment to your teachers, because when kids decide to be teachers, it means that they have some great teachers and those people are motivating them. So congratulations, Miss Callie, on all your achievements. And we look forward to seeing you in the classroom someday. I will be old and gray, but as I said earlier, I'm going to be proud to say, I know that little young lady. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So we're going to go to Miss Claire now. Miss Claire, were you singing as well for us?
Yes, Auntie Sophie.
All right, Miss Claire. Miss Claire, who wants to be a skater. She wants to be an Olympic champion skater. One day we're going to watch and beam with pride. As you're going to be ice skating, or is it roller skating? What kind of skating was that?
Roller skating.
Roller skating. All right. And I hear you can sing. So Miss Claire, take us away with your song.
Na 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 na. I take me. Jesus loved the little children, all the children of the world like me. I'm either black and white or the gentle in the sun. Jesus loved the little children of the world like me. Jesus loved the little children, all the children of the world like me. Like either black and white inside. All the friends are in the way. Jesus loved the little children of the world like me.
Yay! Beautiful ladies, beautiful, beautiful voices. So smart. Thank you both for being brave and singing for us on this Sunday afternoon. Thank you, Miss Claire and Miss Callie. Hi, Miss Aubrey. Our valedictorian patiently waiting.
Hi, Auntie.
Hi, Auntie.
Hi, sweetie. So tell us about you. How old are you?
I'm 6 years old.
Okay, 6 years old. And what's your future profession? What do you want to be?
A teacher.
A teacher. So all these amazing teachers, future teachers, like Auntie Sophie said, inspired by teachers. So we're so glad because you are also bright and have already started your journey and have so much to share with future students. So what do you do for fun?
I go to the park with my grandma.
Oh, what do you do at the park with Grandma?
And I like to dance.
And dance. Oh.
And I like to sing.
You like to sing too? Oh, wow. So are you singing for us today?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we want to hear your speech first. And anything you want to share with the viewers today about you?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Aubrey Cowan, and I am 6 years old. I am proud to be the valedictorian for the kindergarten graduating class of 2021. We learned our ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, to tie our shoelaces and when to say please. It is time to move on. We have had lots of fun. To our principal, Mrs. Winsome Young, founders, Mrs. Dorothy Nelson, Miss Audrey Nelson, and Mrs. Barbara Nelson Bennett. Thank you so much for welcoming us to this noble institution, Bethlehem Junior Academy. To our security personnel, our lunch team, and our cleaning crew. Thank you for keeping us safe for lunch and for a clean environment each day. To our wonderful teachers, Mrs. Lawrence, Miss Brown, and Mrs. Gail Davis, please stand. Thank you so much. You have shown us so much love, dedication, protection, and patience. You have molded us and prepared us for this journey that we are about to embark on. Grade 1. As young as we are, we know that it is not an easy task for you. On any given day, we will often hear, please be quiet, go and sit down, stop the talking, pay attention. Where is your homework? Keep your hands to yourself. And the list goes on. You are always there as our guides to make sure we are doing what we are here to do. Because of you, we are now reading at our above grade level. Again, thank you very much. To our parents, grandparents, relatives, please stand. Thank you for entrusting the care of your children to the staff of Bethlehem Junior Academy. Over the past year, we have learned so much. Some of us came in and could not read. Now we are moving to grade 1 as readers. Thank you for your patience, guidance, dedication, and protection. So parents and teachers, as we move on to the next phase of our lives, we are asking for your prayers, guidance, blessings, and protection. In our little minds, we must always be reminded that It is not just the beginning, but the continuing until it is faithfully accomplished. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. Little 6-year-old girls and our 11-year-olds, you guys are blowing us away. Miss Aubrey, you took me back to Jamaica when I heard sit down, be quiet, don't touch. Anyone in the Caribbean can probably relate to that kind of school. But yes, some of the beautiful things you said that stood out to me was the guidance and protection of our children that the parents entrust with our teachers and our schools. And at Bethlehem Junior Academy, obviously you all are learning so much from kids that couldn't read, to where you are today, as Miss Callie has been a prime example as she disclosed that to us today. So you actually summarized everything and gave Auntie Dawn goosebumps. Oh my gosh, I am so proud of you all. Thank you. You are all amazing. And I think you're gonna sing for us. All right, let's see. Let's hear what you have for us. I'm just gushing over here.
Jehovah, you, I trust in you. Oh Lord, Jehovah, you, I trust in you. I believe you are the God of miracle. You are the God of wonder. You are the God of powerful. I believe. So long, bye-bye. So long, bye-bye. Goodbye to my pain and my sorrow. So long, bye-bye.
We had no idea what a treat we would have. 3 beautiful voices on here. These kids are so impressive. Auntie Sophie, I'm going to check the chat because it's blowing up. I know Miss Dorothy, Miss Audrey, and Miss Barbara are so proud of these amazing children, well representing the future generations. Auntie Sophie.
Yes, absolutely. I am blown away. And these kids would have no idea how we are here feeling so proud and in awe of how well trained, and all the kudos go to your teachers and that beautiful school, Bethlehem Academy. Now I feel like I want to gather all the little children I know and send them right to that school. Every single one of them in my life, they have to go to this school. So thanks to the teachers for all the dedication, and the children summed it up beautifully in their speeches, talking about the protection and guidance that these teachers deliver. And the fact that the students want to become teachers, you're doing a good job. So thank you. Auntie Dawn, I missed Mr. Aaron. I didn't get to find out what he wants to be. Did I miss that, Aaron?
Yes, Auntie Sophie.
What is it that you want to be when you grow up, son?
I want to be a general surgeon.
A general surgeon. You hear that, Auntie Dawn? We're going to be well taken care of in our old age. We've got all these kids with the talents that we can sit back and enjoy as they entertain, or we can be a part of their business. We can probably be their what do you call it, the supporters of their business. And lordy, we have so many doctors amongst us. Well, thank you all. Back to you, Auntie Dawn.
And what I love about the kids is how well behaved you all are, representing your parents, number one, your school, and of course, thanking God as well. You even thanked the security guards at your school, the teachers, everyone that's supporting you to provide you with that protection, which is so important for our children. So thank you, everyone that's out there doing the right thing for our children, giving them the tools and resources to grow healthy and loving lives. You are all a prime example of what each of us as parents want to represent us. So thank you. And Auntie Sophie has a special treat because the kids said, no, she's not getting away today. They want an Anansi story.
Yes, and earlier we asked the kids, what do they think I'm wearing? What does the costume represent? And one kid was bold enough to say she thinks it's a Jamaican costume, and that was correct. I am wearing my national costume from the beautiful island of Jamaica, and they all recognize my flag in the background, which is representing Jamaica, because some of the kids here, parents are from Jamaica. So they're familiar with this. But here's something I'm going to share with you now. It's an Anansi story, which is very popular in the Caribbean and most popular in Jamaica. So of course we have our folklore creature, Anansi, and I'll tell you quickly the background about Anansi before I start reading. So Anansi stories were originated in West Africa. They were brought to Jamaica and other parts of the New World by Ashanti slaves, and they were handed down orally through generations. So they're told from one generation to the next. Anansi exists as a spider, a man, or a combination of the two. Now, over the years, we have learned that Anansi, throughout the various stories that we have read and have heard, that he's not a goody two-shoe. He's sometimes not seen as a hero. And we have seen or heard of stories where he's a greedy, lazy, inventive trickster. And he's very cunning and smart to the extreme. Now, we know that Anansi loves a joke and he loves to eat. And when he's not joking or eating, he is sleeping, because we learned that sometimes Anansi can be a little lazy, as we said earlier. So he's always up to something. So boys and girls, today I'm going to read to you a story about how Anansi got his 8 thin legs. Let's hear it. Once upon a time, long time ago, there lived a spider named Anansi. Anansi's wife was a very good cook, but always Anansi loved to taste the food that others in the village made for themselves and for their families. One day, he stopped by Rabbit's house. Rabbit was his good friend. There are greens in your pot, cried Anansi excitedly. Anansi loved greens. They're not quite done, said Rabbit, but they will be soon. Stay and eat with me. I would love to, Rabbit, but I have some things to do, Anansi said hurriedly. If he waited at Rabbit's house, Rabbit would certainly give him jobs to do. And you know Anansi was lazy. So I know, said Anansi. I'll spin a web. I'll tie one end around my leg and one end to your pot. When the greens are done, tug on the web and I'll come running. Rabbit thought that was a great idea, and so it was done. I smell beans, Anansi sniffed excitedly as he ambled along. Delicious beans cooking in a pot. Come eat our beans with us, cried the monkeys. They're almost done. I would love to, Father Monkey, said Anansi. And again, Anansi suggested he spin a web with one end tied around his leg and one end tied to the big pot of beans. Father Monkey thought that was a great idea. All his children thought so too, and so it was done. I smell sweet potatoes, Anansi sniffed happily as he ambled along. Sweet potatoes and honey, I do believe. Anansi called his friend Hog. My pot is full of sweet potatoes and honey. Come share my food with me. I would love to, said Anansi. And again, Anansi suggested he spin a web with one end tied around his leg and one end tied to the sweet potato pot. His friend Hog thought that was a great idea, and so it was done. By the time Anansi arrived at the river, he had one web tied to each of his 8 legs. This was a wonderful idea, Anansi thought to himself proudly. I wonder whose pot will be ready first. Just then, Anansi felt a tug at his leg. Ah, said Anansi, that is the web string tied to Rabbit's greens. He felt another and another, and Anansi was pulled 3 ways at once. Oh dear, said Anansi, as he felt the 4th web string pull. Just then he felt the 5th web string pull and tug, and the 6th and the 7th and the 8th, and Nancy was pulled this way and that way as everyone pulled on the web strings at once. His legs were pulled thinner and thinner and thinner, and Nancy rolled quickly into the river. When all the webs had washed away, Nancy pulled himself painfully up on the shore. Oh my, sighed Anansi. Perhaps that was not such a good idea at all. To this day, Anansi the spider has 8 very thin legs, and he never got any food that day at all. Now, in Jamaica, when we are through with an Anansi story, we say, Jack Mandora, me no choose none. The end.
Thank you, Auntie Sophie.
Thank you, Auntie Dawn.
So, children, did you enjoy Anansi's story?
Yes, it was so funny. Auntie Dawn.
Yes, Auntie Dawn.
Awesome. So
Yes,
glad.
Auntie Dawn.
Okay, now you hearing that for the first time, Anansi's story?
Yes, Miss Auntie Dawn.
So you're being exposed to the Jamaican African storytelling culture as well. So we have a special treat in June coming up, and that is we are launching our book club for TCE Kids. So we have an amazing, phenomenal woman, author, Dr. Mina Blackwood Meeks, and we're doing her book first, which is That's a Good Idea. So if you kids are interested in joining the book club for June or July, please reach out and email us at thecaribedgekids@gmail.com. So our book club is waiting for all our amazing kids out there that want to get involved, and all the teachers and authors. We invite you to tune in and get your kids involved, parents and grandparents as well. So I just want to wrap up with these beautiful kids and go around and ask them if there's anything they want to share with their viewers who are all blown away by you. I know Miss Barbara is in the chat blowing it up, how proud she is and filled with joy of representing Bethlehem Junior Academy today. So Miss Callie. Hi, Callie. Anything you want to say to your viewers, your fans?
So, I like this story, and the story was very cool. I like how the spider knew that there was food, and he went over to get it. And I like how the spider even knew that it was not gonna work, because the spider thought it was gonna work, but at the end the spider it did not work.
Thank you, Callie, for that. And you are such an amazing young lady. We want to thank you again for inspiring us all, from not being able to read to your reading, like you said, above your grade level. So thank you so much. You're an inspiration, and we're so glad you could join us today, Miss Callie, and for your beautiful song too. And
Thank you, Auntie Dawn.
you're welcome, sweetie. And Miss Claire, anything you'd like to say in closing?
Yes, Auntie Dawn. I'm thankful for my principal. I'm thankful for my parents. I'm thankful for my teachers. I'm thankful for my friends. And those were I was thankful for. And in the story, I heard that the first thing that the spider was lazy, and he thought that when he had an idea, it couldn't work, and when he when he said I never will, he said I would never eat again, that he didn't eat again and never had that idea again.
Oh, you're so beautiful. And thank you, Auntie Sophie. You're making impact on these young minds with Anansi stories. And we are thankful for you, Claire. Everyone watching and sharing this show, all the kids that will watch it, we are thankful for you.
You're welcome.
And Miss Aubrey, anything you want to say in closing?
Yes.
Okay, what would you like to tell us?
Thank you for having me, and I enjoyed the story.
Thank you. We're so blessed to have all four of you on the show today. Auntie Sophie and I are certainly blown away. Auntie Michelle, who works behind the scenes, is also blown away, and all the viewers. And I'm sure your parents are beaming with joy and pride. So thank you so much. And we wish you all the best on this beautiful journey that's already started for you. And for our gentleman of the group, Mr. Aaron, whose speech was moving beyond measure as well. Anything you'd like to say, Aaron?
I would like to thank my parents, teachers, and friends, and everybody who joined us today. Don't forget to big up yourself.
Don't forget to big up yourself. I love it. I love it. So yes, you stay in tune with the story time with a little bit of patois. And Auntie Sophie, anything you want to say to these amazing kids before we go?
I just want to say to them again how proud we are, and to thank the parents for encouraging them, because that is awesome and also important. Not only the teachers will be working hard, parents have to work hard behind the scenes to help the children maintain and to practice what they are learning and to be such disciplined children. I am absolutely amazed, and I'm very proud of you all. So again, we have teachers, we have a skater, and we have a general doctor amongst us. All kudos to you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And singers, look at that. What a rounded group. And guess what, Auntie Dawn? They are ready for the book club. I hear them analyzing my Anansi story. I had no idea they were going to do that today. So I hear them being prepared for our book club, and we are all excited and welcome you all. And parents, keep on reading. Children, keep on doing us proud. Thank you.
Thank you. And once again, Dr. Amina will join the kids for the reading of her book. So that's a great treat to have our renowned storyteller join us in June for our book club. So thank you everyone that tuned into the Caribbean Edge Kids. Once again, thank you, Callie, Claire, Aubrey, and Aaron for joining us. We are super proud of you. Thank you, Bethlehem Junior Academy. We cannot thank you all enough for what you're doing with these young minds, just physically, emotionally, mentally, and everything else. Thanks for tuning in. One love, and walk good. Have a lovely week. Walk good. Bye.